what's up guys? Today we've got some fun stuff to take a look at. We're going to be looking at a transitions pack from rVisual, so let's jump into the video. Alright, so like I said, today we're going to be taking a look at a transition pack from rVisual. Just to let you guys know up front, they did reach out to me and ask if they could send me these transitions for free to try out, to play with, and make this video about them and let you know what I think and how I like them. And as a bonus for you guys, if you keep watching this video, I'm going to pop a code up on the screen, and the first 30 people to head on over to rVisual's website and purchase the transition pack is going to get 15% off of your purchase order. So keep an eye out for that coupon code that'll flash up later in the video. But now I'm going to show you what you get when you make a purchase and you download the files. I'm going to show you how to install them. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to show you a sequence that I created using a bunch of just random clips so that you could see what each one of these transitions looks like. Because if you're going to purchase it, you probably want to know what they look like. For now, let's jump over to the computer and I'm going to show you what you get, how to install it, and how to use them in DaVinci Resolve. So if you haven't heard of rVisual before, they do all kinds of video work, commercial work. So here's their website. It looks like they do a lot of cool stuff. And if you head on over to their store, you'll find all these different packages that you can get. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the camera move package, but they've got several others here that you can take a look at too. Once you've made the purchase and download the files, you want to put that entire folder somewhere on your computer where you're going to have access to it. For me, I put it on my external hard drive. If you take a look inside that folder, you get a bunch of different things in there. We've got an image of the product. We've got a bunch of documents that we can take a look at our leisure. We've got our media files, which keep all of the audio tracks as well as previews for all of the transitions. You've got a PDF called New Tutorials, which we'll come back to in a second. You've got the actual project file for DaVinci Resolve, and you have what's new in the most current version, which is 1.3 as of the filming of this video. So what's really cool is they include awesome tutorials to help get you going and give you all the info that you need to know. So if you click open this PDF right here called New Tutorials, it'll open up this page for you, and all you have to do is click Watch Tutorials, and it's going to bring you over to their YouTube page where you can watch several videos on how to install the transitions, how to import them to different projects, how to drag and drop them, modifying them, changing them, and some tips and troubleshooting videos. These videos are super helpful, and if you do pick one of their products, I would definitely recommend you check out these videos. When you open up DaVinci Resolve, you're going to get your project window. So in order to bring in these transitions, we're going to right-click anywhere in your window and come down to Restore Project Archive. Click on that. And the next thing you want to do is browse to wherever you put that folder on your hard drive. So for me, I've got it on my external hard drive right here, rVisual's Camera Move Transition Pack. And it's going to have a .dra at the end of it. So go ahead and find your folder and then click Open. So I've already loaded it up, so in this case it's going to say copy of, but yours will just say the name of the folder, and click OK. It'll go ahead and import the project, and then you can open the project. It may take a minute for everything to load up. There's a bunch of data in there, so just be patient and wait for it to load. And now I'm going to go ahead and open it up. So now that we're in DaVinci Resolve, make sure you got your media pool open. And if you take a look under Master, we have rVisual Camera Move Transitions Pack version 1.3. And underneath there, you have all the different frame rates that come with this transitions package. I mean, this is pretty sweet. You've got pretty much every frame rate that you would need for any of your projects. 25, 24, 30, 50, 60, 23.976, 29.97, and 59.94. So this is pretty sweet. You've got almost every frame rate here that you would need for your timelines. You want to make sure that you match your transitions to whatever your timeline frame rate is. So I'm just going to jump in the 24 frame per second here just to show you what we've got. So inside here, you have about 50 different transitions that you can use on any of your clips. And it's super easy to use them. If you want to preview them and see what they look like, you can come up to your top menu bar here, click on the previews, and as you scroll over, you can see what the transition does. And if you want to see it a little bit bigger, you can double click it and it'll bring it up into your viewer here. And if you just play through it, there's already a preview embedded here so you can see exactly what the transition looks like. So I'll just show you a few here. One of the coolest things is that they've already got sound effects built in with the transition, which makes it super sweet because you don't have to go back, find sound effects to match with your transitions. They've already got it all here for you. So how do we use these transitions? So now that we've got our file all set up and we have all of our transitions in this one file, what we want to do is be able to copy them out into another project. In order to do that, you want to come and select your top level folder here for your transitions, and you can just hit Command or Control C to copy it. Then you want to go find your other project. You want to open your project manager, and you want to right click and make sure you have dynamic project switching on. That allows you to open more than one project at a time. So I'm going to go find my other project and open that up. So I've got my project open here, and now I want to paste in those transitions. Make sure your media pool is open. Come to your master folder, click on it so that it's selected. Come to Edit and Paste. The next thing you need to do is look at which frame rate matches your timeline frame rate. So in this case, this project is at 24 frames per second. So I'm going to click on there. And again, I've got all my transitions over here that you can preview as you hover over them, or if you open up your two viewers, you can see them in your viewer here. Before you drag your clip over into your timeline, there's a couple settings you can change that'll help make the process easier and help things render a little bit quicker for you. If you come up to Edit, come down to Decompose Compound Clips on Edit, that's going to break the clip apart for you right as you drag it over. You can also come up to your playback menu and come down to Render Cache and use Smart. So once you pick your transition, just click on it, drag it into your timeline, and drop it above your video. One thing that's really cool about these transitions is that it's got markers in it so you know exactly where to put it. You line the marker up with the break in your clips. And now you see if we play through it, you're going to notice the preview for the transition is on top here. And we don't want to see that. So all you have to do is select it and hit delete and get rid of that. And now you've got your transition, you've got your smart rendering up here on top, and you've got your sound effect all together. And we're just going to let this render for a second, and then we're going to play through the clip here. And that's it. It's easy as dragging and dropping it in. So you've got tons of great transitions here that you can pick. I found them to be really helpful. I really like the sound effects included with them. They're all high quality. They're great transitions. And they're really easy to use. Just drop them on. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, I did put a bunch of clips together where I used each and every one of the transitions that you receive in the pack, just so you guys can watch the video, see what the transitions look like, and just get a feel for what they can do. All right, so wrapping up, what do I think of these transitions? I think they're awesome. I think there's tons of great transitions in there that I would use all the time. I really like how they come with the audio as part of the transition. So when you drag it in, boom, your audio is right there. I think that's awesome and super helpful. So when I first received these transitions, I was using the free version of DaVinci Resolve. And I noticed that it took a long time for them to render. They were pretty slow to use. But then I had upgraded to the studio version of DaVinci Resolve, and I noticed that they rendered and worked a lot quicker. I've got a 2015 MacBook Pro, so it's not the most powerful machine out there now. So even with the studio version, it's still a little slow, but I think the transitions work a lot better for me with the studio version on this 2015 MacBook Pro. The only issue that I found was as I was using the 23.976 frame rate transitions, on the very last frame of those transitions, it would always drop a frame or it would dip to black, so you'd get a real quick blink in the screen. So I reached out to rVisual, told them my problem, and they were having the same problem. And apparently it was something on DaVinci Resolve's end, which should be fixed in one of the updates for DaVinci Resolve. But as far as the rest of the frame rates, I had no problem and they all worked out good. But I still think these transitions are an awesome addition to DaVinci Resolve. So if you're interested in picking up some transitions, head on over to the rVisual website. I'll leave a link in the description below. Remember, if you're one of the first 30 people to go purchase a pack over on their website and use that coupon code I popped up in the video, you're going to get 15% off of your purchase. So I wanted to just say a big thank you to rVisual for sending out these transitions for me to try out. I think you guys did a great job. I really appreciate the opportunity to try these transitions out and to share my experience with them. So stay tuned. I'm going to show that video clip that has all the transitions in it. I've labeled them, what they are, and you can see what they look like, and they're pretty cool. I think you're going to enjoy it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Peace.